Okay, so yeah, about the silent film actors and how it impacted them.
Well, wasn't that kind of The Artist? In a way,
I can't
only
remember.
with that.
It's been a long time since I watched The Artist.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't even.
Yeah, no, you love that movie.
I know.
That's what I mean. It was I was like, The Artist is just singing the rain without music.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically what it was.
Yeah,
he was afraid because of his French accent.
Oh,
that's what it was. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I got some things here.
Okay.
So I really want to touch on Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay.
Because they just announced when we were getting ready to do this, they were doing our
They're doing
research.
a reboot.
They're doing the reboot. Continue? Because from what I understand...
A remake to me means you're doing the same characters...
But a different cast.
Different
and
cast,
maybe a different
course.
time, too. Like,
depends,
obviously now it's 2024.
But remake.
Yes. A reboot is that's a remake. A reboot is to reboot the series from where it stopped.
Where it stopped. Continuation.
That's what I.
Something to that. Something to that.
That's what my. Go ahead and look it up. I'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were looking up we found the news came out that Wizards of Waverly Place is coming out. It might just be called Wizards actually.
Yeah.
And Selena Gomez and David Henry, who he's the older brother than Justin, are signed on to be I know they're producers, but they're supposed to be a part of it just briefly, like in the first episode and probably the last episode or throughout the season, kind of like what Fuller House did, where it was the three girls and then like Jesse, Joey, and the dad, Bob Saget, recipes, just came in like, sporadically. They weren't like the main show like in the 80s and 90s. So that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. But I don't know if it's going to be their kids or if it's going to be relatives. They just said that they're going to be a part of it. So, unless they're going to go like the Hogwarts way and be like teachers.
Oh my gosh.
So Selena Gomez is the principal, so she only appears every once in a while. That would be funny. Anyway. The difference between reboot and remake.
Well, this one says, what is the difference? Someone posed, what is the difference between a reboot and a revival? Okay. A reboot is when original characters are retained, but the background and plot are wiped clean, basically starting from scratch and erasing any storylines from before, like they never existed. The new series is a continuation of the original, also referred to as a revival. So,
well, I would like a revival. Also, any thoughts on Wizards?
I think it would be interesting. Yeah, definitely.
And we're both kind of older from when that came out. Yeah. But our nephews watched it.
Yeah.
Or watched it, So that's the reason I thought it was really good, the way it was done. So.
Right.
It's like, I watched that. I enjoyed that more than I watched, like, Hannah Montana and Lizzie McGuire. They were okay. I didn't watch that. I liked Wizards. It was good.
I didn't like Lizzie McGuire. I don't know. There's something about Hillary stuff. I just don't like her. Anyways, and what was the other one? Hannah? Yeah, I wasn't into Hannah. I liked that Charlie one. What was it called?
Well, Good Luck Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie. I liked that. And
that was cute, too.
I just saw a thing. It was a few years old already, though. But
and Raven.
You talked to the cast.
Mm-hmm. And how old is she? 16?
Yeah. Little Mia.
Yeah, Mia. She's the Charlie.
Yeah.
What was the other one that he used to like to watch? He watched Raven.
Raven was okay, but I didn't really, watch it on my own. If it was on, I
never watched stuff on my own. Yeah. Usually when he was around, so I would watch.
My mom liked Good Luck Charlie too. She'd watch that.
She watched that. So anyway, that was pretty cool. That when we were doing that, they announced it. I'm like, okay. What I would like continue revived is My So-Called Life, because they ended it. It was only one season. They ended it on a cliffhanger. Oh, I hate it when they do that. So I was like, well, go forward in time and see where they are and maybe allude to what the second season was supposed to be, because they had the second season written. So, because, spoiler alert, the dad was having an affair at the beginning, and then he stopped it, and then he started having an affair with another woman.
Oh, God.
So eventually, in the second season, the parents were going to get divorced.
Oh.
So they were going to see how that affected everything. There was a couple... Oh, no.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
My So-Called Life, I would like them to to
continue it?
To continue it. I don't know if Rianne would come back because she stopped acting.
Well, you can't continue it because
So
they're also grown up. I mean, they're beyond grown up. They probably have teenagers.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That's where...
But she can go back. They
right.
could show like, what the repercussions were.
Right.
In her mind and do like back. What is that called?
Or like I said, just have it. Yeah, flashback or something.
Flashbacks. Yeah.
People. Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting too.
And then show present day.
If Jared Leto would do it, because he was Jordan Carolano, he was the heartthrob at the time.
Gotcha.
So
or
that would be
that looks like
him. Yeah, that's true.
Very close to look.
My other one is the Chipmunk Adventure. Not.
Sorry.
Like for today, but not live action. I did not like the live action Chipmunks.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like them. I like the old school Chipmunks. But I love the Chipmunk Adventure. It's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite animated movies. So.
I know you liked it because you play it over and 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 over.
I was like, I wore that tape out. So that, and then there one. At this one, I was like, oh, you know what? That would be cool to do now that we have Dave Filoni and now that we have Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau doing Star Wars stuff. The Ewok adventure that they did.
Oh my god!
Remember those? It's Caravan of Courage and the Battle of Endor.
Okay.
Do you remember those with the little girl?
I don't.
So the first one is about a family that gets stranded on Endor.
Okay.
And they're trying to, get off but their ship is broken. The Ewoks help them, and then there's also bad guys trying to take over the moon and whatever.
So like when she grew up?
Yeah. Or just redo that and make it part of canon. Well, no, hold on. Let me tell you the first story.
Okay.
So that's that first part.
And
it's all like very family friendly. Burl Ives.
Burl Ives.
Burl Ives. He narrated it. They have a narrator.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I totally forgot about that. So then you get to the second one. Okay. What is it called? The Battle of Endor, which I thought already happened in 1983, but of course this is called the Battle of Endor. And it got real dark. So
it got real dark.
It's 6 months later, after the events, once they got there, they finally fixed the ship. And then these other dudes, I forgot what their name are, and these other bad guys come with this witch, try to, I don't know, they're trying to get control of the planet or the moon of Endor. And they and they kill each one of the family members. Except for the little girl.
Oh my god!
Like right at the beginning. I'm like, what the heck? So she would be older. She survived, and then she survived. She met
That's
what's his name? The one from Cocoon, Wilbert. No, what is his name? The old dude. Something
Cocoon?
Brimley.
Oh, Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. Yes.
Wilford Brimley.
He's there. He's a hermit. He's got some characters. God. Wicked tries to help her, and then spoiler, she leaves the planet with him.
Oh gosh.
And then that was supposed to be before the events.
Oh my god, Cocoon. That's
Jedi.
Sorry.
That was the events before Jedi, before Return of the Jedi too. So she would be a little older than Rey, but definitely younger than Ahsoka. So yeah, she would probably be my age, actually.
Wow.
So yeah, the Sindel, the name, little girl named Sindel.
That's right.
So little blonde girl.
That's
yeah.
Right, yeah.
So that would be interesting to put her.
I don't think I've ever watched the whole
one. They have them on Disney Plus.
The original, the first one. Though.
The first one was okay, but I think that people kind of like, so that's why they made that second one darker. Right. They killed the family off. I'm like, Jesus.
That's terrible.
Except for the little girl.
That's traumatic.
So.
Wow.
And there's no Jedi stuff in there. I don't think there is. Like,
it's just
the witch is like magic. That's her magic, and then the one bad guy that she's in cahoots with.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was Ahsoka the Kill? No, just kidding.
Nice. So
not funny, but tragic.
So they can make it like one of the witches of
the Wills.
Not the Wills. The ones that you see on Ahsoka. Those witches.
Oh,
they could like redo it and make canon. Make her one of those witches.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And she was just working with someone else, though.
Right. What did they call them? There was 4 of them?
Yeah, 3 of them.
3 of them?
Well, the other girl was the other witch. She's like a descendant.
Yeah.
The other lady.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. That would be I was like, I would kind of like them to either reboot that or re-canonize it. Or take elements of it and put it back in there, So. But that would be interesting to do that because that was a good one-off story, except for when they killed the whole family. But
right.
So
I was just thinking, who would you have cast as some of these?
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Well, I think Cindel could be Florence Pugh.
Oh my god.
She might be a little young,
yes.
but I mean, it still could work if they just,
yes.
you know,
they have similar looks.
Yeah.
That little girl.
That little girl and her.
Yeah.
She could be Florence Pugh.
Yeah. Are you listening, Disney?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think here.
See, I don't know this. I'm not too familiar with the story. So, oh my god, there's one I forgot.
Oh, what?
That I really wanted your opinion because it's kind of not like if controversial, not controversial.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they have Sherlock Holmes, right?
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Remember Charlie Chan?
Mm-hmm. Oh, be appropriation?
Yeah.
But it would have to be someone who's Asian.
Definitely Asian.
Well, that would be kind of interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Middle-aged man, Asian man, and do because, you know, he would do
mysteries.
The mysteries.
Yeah, mysteries.
Trying to solve mysteries, yeah. So. But it was a Caucasian man.
Right. Well, that was
in
the problem.
The role.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
They were good, but it was that's the only thing. It's,
Charlie Chan.
So they would have to make it someone who's
get Simu Liu to do it. Can you imagine? But not make it. I don't want them to make it. Have a little humor in it, but not.
It would do Benedict Wong.
Benedict Wong.
He'd be good.
He would.
He's
be
funny.
Good.
He's got good comedic
He can do very well. Dramatic
and comedic. Yeah,
yes.
He's pretty funny.
Yes.
So
Benedict Wong. Mm-hmm. And who else? Like Enemy Mine.
Who was it? Dennis Quaid, you said?
It's Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr.
Maybe Samuel.
I think they should just remake it, but from now times, like not like modern times. Like, well, it was 1985.
You can take Samuel L. Jackson. He did Secret Invasion. So
that's
that.
Right.
Who would be? I don't know. Who would be the good one? How old was he there? Like in his 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
I think so. Dennis Quaid.
Mm-hmm. Zac Efron?
Oh.
Or you could go, or they could make John Boyega if they want to go and not make him white.
Yeah.
So that would be a good one too.
True, yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen John Boyega. Oh, the last thing he did was that Netflix, which you guys have not watched it. It was so good. I liked it. I really liked it. They cloned Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone. What if we clone that one?
No.
We're looking at our four-legged
furry niece. Furry niece.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for this time. Yeah. So, there was this stuff that I totally forgot about. And I'm like thinking about it.
I never heard of. Or you heard of. You heard of
and I never heard of
Mermaid.
I never
love
heard
that
about
movie.
that. Never heard of it. All right. Well, thanks for listening and catch you later.
Bye.